Want to speak more of your target language? Then you'll need to know more words and phrases. Except the problem is, memorizing word lists is painful and boring. But the good news is, you don't have to memorize for hours. You can glance through our printable visual flashcards and easily master over 1,500 of the most common words. And in this guide, you'll discover how to get free access to visual flashcards, why these flashcards help you acquire words faster than typical word lists or digital flashcards, and how to learn words fast with the flashcards. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. So let's jump in. I'll guide you through our learning system so you get to see exactly what's inside and our members-only study tools. Okay, so what are visual flashcards? Our visual flashcards are printable, illustrated flashcards that teach you the 1,500 most common words across 60 topics. So if you're a member, you already have access. If not, now is your chance to get them for free for a limited time only. We'll close down access soon. So to access these flashcards, sign up for a free account and then go to this page and download these PDFs. So we'll click the Download Now button, and you will find when the download is ready, a big folder of all of the different flashcards that you can use. So open them up, and then we'll go to the folder where we can choose our topic. So in this case, I'll open this one about the lake. So when you open up your flashcards, you'll see a bunch of different images, yeah? And if they are upside down when you open up the file, don't be worried, that's normal and it's okay. So when you open up your flashcards, you'll choose the one that is the most interesting for you, and then make sure that you print them out in two-sided or double-sided format so that there's an image on both sides of the paper so that you can flip over the flashcard, right? So once they're all printed out, you can cut them out and then use them to start learning. So make sure you visit the link in the description to get access to all of these right now. Then next, I want to talk a little bit about how you can use these to learn words fast. But first, I want to talk about how people learn words. Most popularly, it's probably through cramming and memorization, right? But the best way to learn anything is not actually to cram. Rather, you should review the words for just a few minutes a day, every day. And that daily repetition is what locks the language into your memory, and you get used to the words like it's your own native language, right? So that's something that you can do with visual flashcards. You can print them out as physical cards, and you can easily go through them a few minutes a day. And also, if it's physical, it's much easier to reach for it and use it than an app that's just kind of somewhere in like the third screen of your iPhone, right? All of these flashcards also include an image for each word. So your brain can easily create a connection between the image and the word, and this helps you to remember it better instead of just relying on text all the time, which is the case with most digital flashcards and word lists. Okay, so after printing and cutting out your flashcards, there are a few different ways that you can use these visual flashcards to study. So one of the ways, of course, that you can do this is just to go through the flashcards and review them for a few minutes a day to refresh your memory. But I also want to talk a little bit about some different strategies that you can use with these cards so you get different types of practice. So one thing that you can do to get some speaking practice, of course, is to make sure that you read the word out loud. So don't just look at it and read it in your mind. Make sure that you read the word out loud so you actually say, in this case, bench and escalator and kiosk as you look at the picture that's on the visual flashcard. So this is one way that you can get some speaking practice. Another thing that you can do to make sure that you understand and you have good recall is to flip the cards over and take a look at just the picture and then try to remember the meaning. Try to recall the meaning and say it out loud. So that means without reading it. And of course, if you forget, you can flip it over to check. But again, you can do this to practice just your recall. So looking just at the picture, I think it's escalator. Am I correct? Yes, great. Okay. So if you get it wrong, of course, you can put it to the back of the stack and then try again so that you're giving yourself the opportunity to repeat those cards that were challenging for you, yeah? So again, you can just use the card, flip it over, and then get the answer that you need and then put it to the back of the stack. So these are a couple of different ways that you can use the cards to do speaking practice, to get some recall all practice. And again, these are just ways that you can use the cards alone. You could also use the cards together with your friend. Have a friend test you if you want to as well. Another thing that you can do, depending on the card set that you're using, you can actually place these cards on the objects that they represent in your house. So for example, if you have a flashcard that's for something like your computer or for your refrigerator or something like that, you can put the flashcard on the object that it represents so that you always remember to practice that vocabulary word when you use that object or when you see that item. So these are a few different ways that you can make sure that you quickly memorize these words after seeing them a few times and getting used to practicing with them every day. So, if you want to learn the language and get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account.
Turkish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at turkishclass101.com.
Merhaba, I'm Seda and welcome to turkishclass101.com. Nasılsınız? Today we will be talking about May in Turkey. I will say Turkey from now on instead of Turkey because it's officially Turkey in the international world as well. You know, not just we say Turkey, now everybody says Turkey. Anyway, let's start. Let's start with the basics. First, the word May is coming from the Latin Maius, I don't know how to read that, I will just put it here, which means the month of the goddess Maya. In Turkey, May is a wonderful month to visit. I love May a lot. It's the, also special month for us. First of all, May 1st is a national holiday in Turkey. It's called May Day. May Day, it's also known as the Labor and Solidarity Day. 1 Mayıs İşçi ve Emekçi Bayramı. This day is dedicated to celebrating workers' rights and achievements. And May 1st is a public holiday in Turkey. All schools and most businesses are closed on this day. However, there can be protests and demonstrations in public areas. While these events can be peaceful, it's important for tourists, just to be aware of their surroundings and, take caution in case things do get out of hand with the police or something like that. And the other day, one of the most significant day in May is May 19th, which is celebrated as common, 19 Mayıs Gençlik ve Spor Bayramı across the country. And this day marks the beginning of the War of Independence in 1999 and the founding of modern Turkey, Turkish Republic in 1923. So you can learn more about the history of Turkey and practice your Turkish by attending, parades and other festives taking place in major cities to mark the occasion. There are no protests, just celebration. It's like a festival thing. And schools and most businesses are also closed on this day. And there are usually, as I said, parades and other festivals taking place in major cities to, mark the occasion. And these are really fun activities. And if you're in Izmir during the May, you can witness the annual Kemeraltı Bazaar Festival, where the historical Kemeraltı Bazaar turns into open air festival with live music, performance and delicious food. And another festival to check out is the Manisa Mesir Macunu Festival, where you can enjoy traditional Turkish food, music and dance while celebrating the healing properties of mesir paste, mesir macunu. As for the places to visit, Istanbul is always a must-see, always, with its stunning architecture, beautiful mosques, and vibrant markets. And another destination can be the beach town of Bodrum, which is also known for great nightlife and historical castle and beautiful beaches. And for those who love history, Turkey is also home to many ancient ruins and historical landmarks, including the UNESCO World Heritage Sites of Efes and Pamukkale, and also historical site of Troy, Göbekli Tepe, Nemrut. These can be places. And the weather is warm enough to make exploring these sites comfortable, and there are often fewer crowds than in the peak summer season. And if you are looking for some tips for your trips to Turkey, okay, you can keep these in mind. For example, first, be sure to try some local food. Be open about it. Turkish cuisine is famous around the world with its delicious flavors and fresh ingredients. And don't also forget to try traditional Turkish breakfast. Don't go without trying it, which includes a lot of things like variety of delicious foods such as cheese, olives, bread, honey, jam, and pastries and stuff, a lot of stuff. And second, be sure to visit a traditional Turkish bath, hammam. This is a unique cultural experience that you won't find anywhere else. Maybe you can find, but Turkish hammam's really cool. And lastly, make sure to pack light clothing for the warm weather, but also bring a light jacket for the cooler evenings as well, because evenings can be cooler during May. And be sure to take some time to relax and enjoy the natural beauty of Turkey. Turkey. So whether it's a stroll along the Bosphorus or a dip in the Aegean Sea, oh my god, Aegean Sea, that's my favorite, or hike in the mountains, there is something for everyone in Turkey. Just pick your poison. That's what they say, pick your poison, pick your favorite. Anyhow, how is the weather? Let's see again, region by region. We'll see you in a bit. Marmara region, the average temperature is 75 and it was 17 in 2022. The lowest was 2.7 in Balıkesir and the highest was 37.4 in Balıkesir. Aegean region, the long-term temperature is 19. It was 19 plus 0.9 in 2022. The lowest was 2 in Tavşanlı, the highest was 38.5 in Milas. Mediterranean region, the average is 19.7. It was 20.3 in 2022. The lowest was 0.1 in Göksun and the highest was 39.2 in Islahiye. Central Anatolia region, the long term is 15.1. It was 14.5 in 2022. The lowest was minus 4.1 in Kangal and the highest was 33.5 in Çankırı. The Black Sea region, the long term average temperature is 15.7. It was 14.8 in 2022. The lowest temperature was minus 0.9 in Bayburt and the highest was 36.7 in Amasya. Eastern Anatolia region. The long-term average temperature is 14. It was 12.8 in 2022. The lowest was minus 3.8. The highest temperature was 33.7 in Elazığ. The southern eastern Anatolia region, the long-term average is 20.9. It was 20.3 in 2022. The lowest was 4.2 in Batman. The highest was 41.7 in Ceylanpınar. Hey, this was the weather, and you can always check from the weather in our channel the weather when you are planning to come. Okay, that's it for the look at Mayıs in Turkey, May in Turkey. And I hope you found this video informative and helpful in planning your trip to this beautiful country. And don't forget to leave a comment and let us know what's your favorite thing about this month in Turkey. And if you want to learn more about Turkey or Turkish, click the link in the description and sign up for free at turkishclass101.com. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. I wish you happy learning, happy studying. Hoşça kalın, kendinize iyi bakın, görüşmek üzere.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.
Turkish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at turkishclass101.com.
Hey, what's up everyone? Merhaba! It's your host Seda from turkishclass101.com. In this video, we are going to talk about a topic that's in the minds of a lot of people who are interested in learning Turkish. How long does it take to learn Turkish? So many times I have heard this. Now, before I, we dive into the details, let me give you a quick background, on myself. For the first comers here, I'm a native Turkish speaker and a Turkish language instructor, and I have been teaching Turkish to people from all around the world for several years now, and I have seen all. So I have seen different learning patterns and experiences. And with that said, let's jump into the topic. So, how long does it take? Well, I wish I had one simple, answer to that, but the reality, the answer depends on various factors. I always say this, and my students, they don't like this. But it depends on, your language background, your motivation, your time frame, environment, and, the time you spend studying. But generally speaking, you can expect to reach different levels of proficiency within certain time frames. For example, if you're a complete beginner, knowing nothing, it may take 6 months to a year to develop basic communication skills such as like introducing yourself, ordering food, asking for directions, and so on. And once you have a good grasp of that basics, you can move on to more complex vocabulary, grammar, speaking, listening skills, reading skills, of course. And this stage can take another year or two, depending on your dedication and your consistency. And of course, you need to practice using this language in the real life situations. It can be with a native speaker on social media, face-to-face through a language platform. And after a few years of consistent practice, you can reach an intermediate or even advanced level of Turkish. I have students who did this. I'm so proud of them. And, on that level, they can comfortably express their thoughts and, feelings in Turkish. Understand various accents, read newspapers, watch TV shows without subtitles, read Turkish books. And, however, keep in mind that the language learning is a lifelong process and there's always room for improvement and exploration. And now let me share some tips that can help you speed up your learning process and, reach your goals faster and hopefully speak Turkish in no time. First, immerse yourself in the language as much as possible. Listen to Turkish music, watch Turkish movies, read Turkish news. And I always suggest listening to radio or podcasts in Turkish, of course, while driving, commuting, walking, running, those times. Even if you're just like absolute beginner and don't understand a word, listen Turkish speakers every day. Listening skills takes time, it comes later. And listening to Turkish this trains your ears to the music of Turkish, not just the words and structures, but the music, the intonation, and this intonation gets into your brain without you noticing it, and you catch some, common phrases all the time, and that's it. The second one, practice every day, even if it's just, for a few minutes. This is so important because consistency is the key and is indeed crucial factor in language learning. Let me give you an example to illustrate this, okay? I had a student, I'm not gonna give names, who was very motivated to learn Turkish, but she had a busy schedule with work and family responsibilities and so on. And she told me that she could only study once a week for a couple of hours, and she was frustrated. She did that, and she was frustrated that her progress was slow. And I explained to her that it's better to study consistently, every day throughout the week, even for a short period of time, than once a week but longer hours. She was hesitant at first, but then, okay, she said, let's try. And once a week is, of course, better than doing nothing, but doing the work every day is crucial. And, we talk about it, and we made a study plan, and that included, some self-study activities and like such as listening to Turkish music. Even that is a study. And, practicing some basic phrases, and in addition to our weekly longer hour study. And guess what? After a few months, she started to notice a significant improvement in her comprehension and speaking skills. And the key takeaway here is that you don't have to study for hours every day to learn Turkish. Of course, if you do that, it will, if you study more, and the faster you will progress. But what matters the most is the quality, and the consistency of your study time. So if you're serious about learning Turkish, at least make sure to allocate some time every day, even if it's just like 10-15 minutes. It can be, just studying three simple sentences, learn the vocabulary. That's it. And set realistic goals. I always see this. Let me put it this way. This is something I see all the time, not setting realistic goals. I think all my students starts really big with, long hour dedications and, with high expectations, but life gets in the way. It always does. Studying one sentence, learning 10 new words, or listening to dialogues. And do something, but do it every day. Don't think big at first. Just think consistency, okay? So, I see it all the time. This is the key. Whoever study in consistency learns the language, like every time. That's what I saw. And the third, find a language partner or tutor who can give you feedback or correct your mistakes. This can be for speaking, for grammar, for writing, but you need feedback from a person who knows the language to see what is your point that you stuck. 4, use various sources such as grammar books, like apps, podcasts, websites. Diversify your learning experience, not just books, okay? And 5, this is something real, but don't afraid to make mistakes. It's been so many years, but I make mistakes all the time because it's not my mother tongue. It's not my language. My language is Turkish. So, to sum up, how long does it take to learn Turkish? Well, it varies. But on average, the Foreign Service Institute estimates that it takes 44 weeks or 1,100 hours to reach an intermediate level. This is the, standard. But everybody's learning journey is different and unique, so you keep going and have fun along the way. So there you have it. Learning Turkish is a rewarding but challenging experience and journey. and it may take you a few years to, become proficient. However, with dedication and consistency and the right mindset, you can make a significant progress within a reasonable time frame. Remember, learning a language is not just about, memorizing words, like learning the grammar rules, but, also discovering about the culture, connecting with the people, and expanding your horizons. Even trying to, Turkish food can be helpful. You can learn new words. So, how can TurkishClass101.com benefit your studies? Well, our website is a single resource that covers all aspects of Turkish language, from grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and our lessons are designed to help learners at every level. And whether you're a complete absolute beginner to an advanced speaker. And our materials include like written, audio, video resources, as well as exercises, tests, activities to help you practice your listening, writing, speaking. And we also have lessons on Turkish culture. And so you can fully, immerse yourself in the language. So that's it. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and, not discouraging. And if you want to continue learning Turkish, I will be always here to help. Not, always, hopefully as long as I can. So you can also find me on TurkishClass101.com, where I offer support for learners at every level. So don't be shy, come say hi. Don't be shy, come say hi. It's like a song. And let's learn together. And until next time, take care. And I want to say this. Sometimes my students, everybody has different experience. Some of my students are like 70 years old, 80 years old, like they are already retired and they are learning a new culture. And they, I have students who speaks beautifully Turkish, when they study in their retirements. I have moms, I have dads, I have students, I have like really young people, like teenagers, and some really busy professionals like doctors, engineers, and teachers. They are like researchers. They are really busy. But the one thing I always see, if you are not just into the language, if you don't just think the language as like something like math, it's just, okay, this is the rule, this is the vocabulary, this is the structure, okay, this is how I say it, this is how I read it. Of course, it is really helpful. That structure is really helpful. But the language is more than that. It's something that is alive with the people, with the culture, with the food, with the music, with the movies, with everything, So if you immerse yourself into the culture and try to learn about the culture and the country and the food and the people, it helps a lot. And it also, what I see, motivates people to learn more. So, for example, if there are some people are into history, so when they are learning about the Turkish history, they learn new words, right? Or if someone specifically interested about plants and they're studying, plant names in Turkish. So find what you like in life and try to mix them, okay? Mix with the new culture and the language. That's my last tip for you. Okay, now I gotta go. I talked a lot. I hope I will see you next time. Görüşmek üzere, kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description. Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Almanya'ya posta yollamak istiyorum.
Kutunun içinde ne var?
Kitap, yiyecek ve ilaç.
İlacı çıkartın lütfen. Yiyecek olarak da et ürünü yollayamazsınız.
Yok, kuru kayısı. Ayrıca vakumlu pakette.
Peki,
Yalnız hızlı gitsin lütfen.
tamam. APS ile 3 günde gider. Hangi şehir?
Berlin.
Şu formu doldurun. Paketin içindekileri, alıcı ve gönderici adresini yazın.
Tamam. Ücreti ne kadar?
Paketiniz 2 kilograma yakın. Küçük paket olduğundan 85 lira.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Posta.
Post. Mail.
Yollamak.
To send.
Kutu.
Box.
İlaç.
Medicine.
Et ürünü.
Meat product.
Kuru kayısı.
Dried apricots.
Hızlı.
Fast.
Alıcı.
Receiver.
Gönderici.
Sender.
Ücret.
Cost.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Almanya'ya posta yollamak istiyorum.
Kutunun içinde ne var?
Kitap, yiyecek ve ilaç.
İlacı çıkartın lütfen. Yiyecek olarak da et ürünü yollayamazsınız.
Yok, kuru kayısı. Ayrıca vakumlu pakette.
Peki,
Yalnız hızlı gitsin lütfen.
tamam. APS ile 3 günde gider. Hangi şehir?
Berlin.
Şu formu doldurun. Paketin içindekileri, alıcı ve gönderici adresini yazın.
Tamam. Ücreti ne kadar?
Paketiniz 2 kilograma yakın. Küçük paket olduğundan 85 lira.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Bagajım kayboldu. Yardımcı olabilir misiniz?
Tabii. Uçuş numaranız, kullandığınız havayolu şirketi, ad, soyad, telefon ve adres bilgilerinizi yazın. Aktarma yaptıysanız da belirtin.
Peki bana ne zaman haber verebilirsiniz?
Kesin bir tarih veremiyorum. Sizi telefonla ararız.
Bulunduğunda nasıl teslim alacağım?
Adresinize postalarız.
Teşekkürler.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Bagaj.
Luggage.
Bagaj. Bagaj. Yardımcı olmak.
To help.
Yardımcı olmak. Yardımcı olmak. Uçuş numarası.
Flight number.
Uçuş numarası. Uçuş numarası. Havayolu.
Airline.
Havayolu. Havayolu. Şirket.
Company.
Şirket. Şirket. Aktarma.
Transfer.
Aktarma. Aktarma. Haber vermek.
To inform. To let know.
Haber vermek. Haber vermek. Kesin.
Specific. Certain.
Kesin. Kesin. Teslim almak.
To receive.
Teslim almak. Teslim almak. Postalamak.
To send a parcel. To mail.
Postalamak. Postalamak.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Bagajım kayboldu. Yardımcı olabilir misiniz?
Tabii. Uçuş numaranız, kullandığınız havayolu şirketi, ad, soyad, telefon ve adres bilgilerinizi yazın. Aktarma yaptıysanız da belirtin.
Peki bana ne zaman haber verebilirsiniz?
Kesin bir tarih veremiyorum. Sizi telefonla ararız.
Bulunduğunda nasıl teslim alacağım?
Adresinize postalarız.
Teşekkürler.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Yere batan sarnıcına otelden nasıl giderim?
Kadıköy'den Karaköy vapuruna binin. İndikten sonra üst geçitten karşıya geçin. Zeytinburnu'na giden tramvaya binin. İneceğiniz durak Sultanahmet.
Teşekkür ederim. Duraktan sonra ne kadar yürüyeceğim?
5 dakika. Hemen solunuzda göreceksiniz.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Yere batan.
Basilica.
Batan. Yere batan. Sarnıç.
Cistern.
Sarnıç. Sarnıç. Üst geçit.
Pedestrian bridge.
Üst. Geçit. Üst geçit. Karşıya geçmek.
To cross.
Karşıya geçmek. Karşıya geçmek. İstikamet.
Direction.
İstikamet. İstikamet. Durak.
Stop. Station.
Durak. Durak. İnmek.
To get off.
İnmek. İnmek. Binmek.
To get on.
Binmek. Binmek. Yürümek.
To walk.
Yürümek. Yürümek. Görmek.
To see.
Görmek. Görmek.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Yere batan sarnıcına otelden nasıl giderim?
Kadıköy'den Karaköy vapuruna binin. İndikten sonra üst geçitten karşıya geçin. Zeytinburnu'na giden tramvaya binin. İneceğiniz durak Sultanahmet.
Teşekkür ederim. Duraktan sonra ne kadar yürüyeceğim?
5 dakika. Hemen solunuzda göreceksiniz.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Alo, Ahmet, nasılsın?
Zeynep, iyiyim, sağ ol. Sen nasılsın?
Ben de iyiyim. Merak ettim. Yolculuk nasıl geçti? Annenler nasıllar?
Yorucuydu biraz. Herkes iyi. Biraz önce yemekten kalktık. Hepsi selam söylüyor sana.
Sağ olsunlar. Sen de söyle.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Sağ ol.
Thank you.
Yolculuk.
Trip.
Herkes.
Everyone.
Yorucu.
Tiring.
Annenler.
Your parents.
Selam söylemek.
To say hi to someone for someone else.
Merak etmek.
To wonder, worry, be curious.
Herkes.
Everyone.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Alo, Ahmet, nasılsın?
Zeynep, iyiyim, sağ ol. Sen nasılsın?
Ben de iyiyim. Merak ettim. Yolculuk nasıl geçti? Annenler nasıllar?
Yorucuydu biraz. Herkes iyi. Biraz önce yemekten kalktık. Hepsi selam söylüyor sana.
Sağ olsunlar. Sen de söyle.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Turkish ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Merhaba, Türkçe dersi için kayıt yaptırmak istiyorum.
Kendiniz için mi?
Evet,
Hangi seviye?
tam bilemiyorum.
Peki, önce seviyenizi tespit etmek için sınava girersiniz. Sonra ihtiyacınıza göre öğretmenlerimize yönlendiririz. Grup dersi mi istiyorsunuz?
Hayır, birebir istiyorum.
Tamam. Pasaportunuz yeterli.
Bir kur kaç ay sürer?
Seviyenize göre değişir ama hızlandırılmış kursta yaklaşık 2 ay sürer.
Peki bir kur ne kadar?
1500 TL.
Now you will hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
İhtiyaç.
Need.
Birebir.
One-on-one. Lesson.
Kur.
Course.
Sınav.
Test.
Seviye.
Level.
Tespit.
Determination.
Kendi.
Self.
Kayıt yapmak.
To register.
Ders.
Class.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Merhaba, Türkçe dersi için kayıt yaptırmak istiyorum.
Kendiniz için mi?
Evet,
Hangi seviye?
tam bilemiyorum.
Peki, önce seviyenizi tespit etmek için sınava girersiniz. Sonra ihtiyacınıza göre öğretmenlerimize yönlendiririz. Grup dersi mi istiyorsunuz?
Hayır, birebir istiyorum.
Tamam. Pasaportunuz yeterli.
Bir kur kaç ay sürer?
Seviyenize göre değişir ama hızlandırılmış kursta yaklaşık 2 ay sürer.
Peki bir kur ne kadar?
1500 TL.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. First, our brand new visual flashcards. Want to speak more of the language? You'll need to learn more words. And with our new printable visual flashcards, you'll know over 1,500 words. Just download and print them out. Second, the must-know idioms writing worksheet. You'll master the most common idioms by writing them out with this free gift of the month. Download it now for free. Third, how to talk about your phone plan in your target language. You'll learn how to say cell phone, contract, data plan, and more. Fourth, animal sounds vocabulary. Learn how dogs, cats, and cows sound in your target language with this quick 1-minute lesson. Fifth, the top 50 marine animals and fish. How well do you know animal names in your target language? With this lesson, you'll learn how to say shark, whale, dolphin, and much more. And sixth, want an app that teaches you the language through conversations? Download Innovative Language Learning for free for the Android, iPhone, and iPad. You'll unlock bite-sized lessons that teach you practical conversations and get you speaking in minutes. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire. Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is new topics and talking points, the easiest way to increase your speaking time. If you want to speak your target language better, you'll often hit two specific ceilings that you'll need to get around. The good news is, one of them is easy to get around, and it involves picking up new talking points. That's why today you'll discover 1. The ceilings you'll hit when speaking in your target language, and 2. But first, if you're looking for new free language resources and downloads, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, our brand new visual flashcards. Want to speak more of the language? You'll need to learn more words. And with our new printable visual flashcards, you'll know over 1,500 words. Just download and print them out. Second, the must-know idioms writing worksheet. You'll master the most common idioms by writing them out with this free gift of the month. Download it now for free. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Now to today's topic. New topics and talking points, the easiest way to increase your speaking time. Part 1. Ceilings you'll hit when speaking in your target language. When you start speaking in your target language, one of the most common ceilings you'll run into is running out of things to say. Has that ever happened to you? But another problem that can happen is you'll get good at some conversations, like talking about yourself or why you're learning the language. But how is that a problem if you get good at it? Well, if you get hit with another topic that you can't talk about, then it's game over. Just imagine you're talking almost fluently about topic A. You're impressing the native speakers and everything is going great. But then topic B comes along and you start struggling. The native speakers will quickly realize your language skills are not quite up there. And even though you're quite good, you're still a beginner. It's kind of ironic, right? You can speak almost fluently with one topic, but you freeze up with another. This happens quite often with beginners. So how do you get past this? As a general rule, if you want to extend your speaking time, there are two things you can do. Number 1, learn to talk about new topics or talking points. Or 2, learn to talk more in depth about what you already know. The second one comes slowly over time as you learn new words and grammar patterns. So if you're actively learning a language, you're always working on the second one. But the short-term, easy way to speak more is to have more talking points and be able to talk about new topics. How? Part 2, how to apply this learning tactic. If you want to be able to talk about new topics and have more talking points, then that's exactly where our 1-minute conversation cheat sheets come in. These cheat sheets serve as a primer for new topics and conversations. You'll get brief dialogues for topics like weather, hobbies, and more, so that you can use them in conversations. The second way you can build up your list of talking points is to simply write out topics you like your hobbies or music, or topics you may anticipate in future conversations. Then, look for lessons around these topics inside the lesson library. You'll learn conversations that you can then use in real life with native speakers. You can also check out our can-do lessons in the lesson library. These can-do lessons cover specific topics like introducing yourself, talking about yourself, your family, and more. But unlike the cheat sheets, with the lessons, you'll get to hear entire dialogues. You'll hear the native pronunciation, learn how to talk about these topics more in depth, and practice speaking. Again, the goal here is to expose you to new talking points and topics, new conversations, so that you can use them in real life, so that you're not just good at talking about one thing in your target language, and so you can boost your speaking time by a bit. Thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to ramp up your language progress for the second half of the year. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.